What's up, TFT? Appreciate you being here today, man. How's the audio? How's the audio? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just checking my mic. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Not on StreamYard today. I'm on YouTube Live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another episode of Take It to the Streets morning show. We got a good one for you today. I was, going through a lot of different videos and seeing what's out there, seeing what's the trending topic, seeing what's hot and what's not, and then I'm gonna share with you in my announcement. This, if I got it on here, I may have to pull it up. Yeah, I'm gonna share with you in my announcement later on that we have to thank everyone that came out and supported our videos during Black History Month, and the ones that watched the one at Lemoyne On College and Lemoyne On. We appreciate them for having the Black Business Expo. Now we're getting ready to have a youth business expo. I will be making that announcement pretty soon. And once again, the month of March is Women's History Month. And what we get ready to do, we're going to go right into the subject and everything of the matter. The problems with DoorDash and the subtopic, what is the problem? DoorDash 2024. So what I will be doing, I will be looking at an article, and we're going to read from that article, and we want to hear from you what you think about the information I'm about to address. Right now, let's go ahead and take a look at my notes. What's the problem with DoorDash 2024? And as you see, the thumbnail said complaints, issues, and resolutions. CIR. Complaints, issues, and resolution. So this blog is going to come from Media, and the date was in February the 20th, 2023. And the author is Jeremy Leach. There will be 3 points that I would like to share with you before we be able to get your opinions, your perspective of how you feel about this, if it's putting a bad taste in your mouth or if it's making you feel a certain kind of way. Point number one, DoorDash has faced criticism from many people who experience issues with the platform. Point number two, exploring the problems with DoorDash that impacts the customer, restaurants, and delivery drivers. Point number three, identifying the problems with DoorDash. Once again, customers, merchants, and delivery drivers are being affected. To no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and dive off into this topic, this article. I will be putting the link in the description while I edit it as it replay. All right, we're going to show it to you, and then we're going to dive off into it right there. The problems with DoorDash. DoorDash is one of the most popular food delivery services in the United States. It allows people to order food from their favorite restaurants and have it delivered to their doorstep. However, despite its popularity, DoorDash has faced criticism from many people who have experienced issues with the platform. In this article, we will explore the problems with DoorDash and the impact that it have on its customers and restaurants and delivery drivers. And as we look at point number one, DoorDash has been faced with criticism. We have heard criticism from the delivery drivers' experience and perspective. We have heard criticism from the customers' experience and perspective. We also have heard complaints and criticism coming from the merchants during their experience. What we all have in common is that there is a problem. And we have identified what the problem is, and I will deal with it in three aspects. Point number two, exploring the problems with DoorDash that impacts their clients. Identifying the problems with DoorDash. We're going to talk about DoorDash high fees, delivery charges, service charges, and order charges. We're also going to talk about the merchants' increased food prices on these apps and how does it affect the customer as well as affect the delivery driver. And we're going to talk about the treatment of delivery drivers. That usually be my warning when the temperatures are hot, ladies and gentlemen. Then I know I only got 2 hours to do what I have to do in my food delivery pickups and drop-offs. Then the phone gets hot. Then I know I have to shut it down. At least I know I got 2 hours. That's why you hear the alarm as much as you hear the alarm in a lot of my live streams. We're going to talk about also the DoorDash controversial tipping policy. Customers are being affected. Customers got their perspective and opinion about the tipping policy. Us delivery drivers have our perspective and our opinion about the tipping policy. In this episode today, we're going to discover some more truths, which we're going to hear from our viewers, our audience, our subscribers. Once I get through with this article, and I promise you, I won't be long because majority of the episode today will be on your views, opinions, and your perspective and your experience and how it put a bad taste in your mouth. All right. and how it making you feel a certain kind of way. You will be doing most of the talking because I'm gonna have the platform ready for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into this topic here. Let's get into this article here. And one of the most significant issues with DoorDash is the high fees. The company charges a delivery fee, service fee, and sometimes even a small order fee. This can make most of the cost of ordering food much higher than you would to pick it up yourself. Additionally, some restaurants increase their prices on the DoorDash platform. So you end up paying even more for your food. We talking about from the customer end of the table here. For example, a customer ordering a meal from a restaurant might find that the price of a meal on the DoorDash is much higher than the price of the same meal in the restaurant. And let me take one of the ears back so I don't want to sound like I'm talking to you. I mean, not talking to you, but shouting at you. This can be frustrating, isn't that right? Especially for people who are already struggling to make ends meet. High fees, high charges by DoorDash are not only a problem for customers, but also it's a problem for restaurants. Also, restaurants is forced into a charge up of 30% on the total value by DoorDash. This means that if the customers order $100 worth of food from a restaurant, the restaurant may pay $70 of that order. This can be a significant hit to the restaurant's bottom line, especially for smaller businesses that are already struggling to stay afloat. In addition to the high fees, DoorDash has been criticized for the inconsistent quality of service. Many people have reported issues with late deliveries, missing and incorrect orders, and unresponsive customer service. We're going to stop right there. As you notice here, the problems that DoorDash you are having. You facing criticism from your customers, your clients. The problems that customers have and their issues that's ordering food. And we are exploring what's happening with the experience of the markup prices that's being put on merchants. The merchants are marking up prices. All right. And the delivery drivers are taking a hit. Lower base pay. Okay. Customers tipping. All right, that's what we're facing right now. These issues, these problems that have a reflection on the different programs and updates that's going on with DoorDash. This can be frustrating, especially when you are hungry and waiting for your food to arrive. Then once your food do arrive, is either it's the wrong order or something missing. We talk about it from the customer perspective here. Customers have reported waiting for hours for their food, only to have it arrive cold and soggy. First of all, customers, what I have experienced as a delivery driver is that DoorDash also let you know in October of last year that those that don't tip, this was going to happen. Your food was going to be cold and your food is going to be soggy. And that, they suggest that you tip more so the drivers can get your food there faster. Customers, you already was aware of this. I'm a customer. I know I got that notification. You got that notification too. And I'm also a delivery driver. Okay. Now, many have also reported issues with the DoorDash app, which can be glitchy and difficult to use. Customers having problems ordering with their food, or when the app glitches due to updates, orders get lost. When orders get lost, and on the driver's end, ladies and gentlemen, customers, we right now in outer space, cyberspace. We don't know where to go because we just lost the order, but we are assigned the order. We done lost the order. We got to fight with the app to get it back up and going. The necessary steps we had to use to troubleshoot in order to get your food to you. Okay. So, all right, we got somebody in here. Everybody market is different, but do your best to drive in the more affluent areas of your market. This will enable you to make better decisions to maximize your earnings. Good morning. Good morning to you, RM. AZ55, you are correct with that. It's about your decision making. That's exactly what you just said for drivers if they want to be profitable in their city. There may be times we may have to change our method on how we make money, change locations, change directions, going to neighboring markets, trying out different zones. Still of targeting hot spots, we have to start targeting the restaurants. Then we got to be aware of our competition. Knowing your market, knowing what's going on in your market, knowing what's happening in your market will be the keys to opening the doors of opportunity due to decisions making. Because we don't make the perfect decision every time. Then we have a whole lot of talk in our Facebook groups, Reddit groups, all of that. A lot of content creators are members of these groups. And this is how they get their message out and do content. Okay. Some go more by hearsay than getting out here in these streets, experiencing some of these things themselves. I get out here and let the rubber meet the road. I didn't say all content creators. I said some of us. We get our ideas from the comment section. Yes. We get our ideas from those groups. Yes. And some of us content creators do research in different markets, other content creators, trying our best to bring the best information we can to the platform. Inconsistent quality of service is not only a problem for customers, but it's also a problem for the restaurants. Imagine if I was a business owner having me, and I do have craving for flavors like this. That's the reason why I turned the Wi-Fi off, because I know if I would have problems. But it looked like the internet service is still somewhat lagging. I can see it. What we have to understand, merchants, we understand your pain. The cost of living is going up. Food prices going up. DoorDash charging 30%. Not only them, but you're looking at Grubhub and Uber Eats as well. Going up. Now you got to go up with your prices. The customer looking at this, get a $70 meal, but had to pay $100, not including tips. And if they give a good tip, 10% or higher. It could be $110 to $160 for that order, just to get the driver to bring you your hot meal. See, you will have to pay a tip to get treated with that VIP. What you mean VIP? VIP. If you want that VIP service, you're gonna have to pay that tip that will get you that VIP service. I know how it feels. I pay it myself when I place orders. So I'm not only speaking from a customer perspective, I'm speaking from a driver perspective too. And then we have customers. It's not to bash you down to the ground. You know, you just ordered the food. The driver waiting 10 minutes. You asking them why it's taking so long. The food itself take longer than 10 minutes to prepare. Maybe the ball got dropped by another driver. Maybe it was a glitch in your app as well as the driver app. We have glitches just like you have glitches due to the updates that's going on. Let's try to understand this thing. It's not always a driver sitting still trying to maximize their earnings on earned by time either. You know, some of the restaurants that you order from, longer wait lines, okay? I'm a customer telling it to you from a driver perspective because I'm also a driver too, so I can relate on both sides. I'm that driver that's having that experience that I'm explaining to the customer right now. I'm trying to deliver your food. I'm that driver, ladies and gentlemen, many others, that gives you a picture, put it in via text message. Okay, so we giving you that good communication so you can see visually what's actually going on with your order. Why I'm waiting in line so long? Well, I done went on the inside just right after I took the picture on the outside. Been asked by a customer, well, didn't you go on the inside? Faster than I can type it in. Don't want to use voice text because my dialects sometimes don't have the syllables correctly, or you could just breathe as you talk and then throw everything off in the text message. Okay, so as I'm communicating with my client, I take that picture. I'm already on the inside. Now I'm giving you a text message letting you know that the reason why I took that picture outside, because the merchants on the inside have taken the drive-through as priority at this moment due to the busy and rush hour times. Some of your customers come up there at the restaurant where you order watching the driver. All of us drivers are not dishonest. All of us drivers are not bad. We have drivers that take care of your food. Speaking of that, I already did a January employee of the month. I'm going to do a February employee of the month as well as March employee of the month. And I'm going to talk about exceptional service. That's why I'm on this topic right now with that. When my wife and I went to Firebird in Collierville, we still on the subject. Catch what I'm saying. We get there and we wanted to sit on the patio. It was good and cool, you know, a little temperature look chilly, had a good winter chill to it. They made sure the heater was turned on over our heads. I felt like we had 5-star service that night. The waiter came out, a hoster came out, brought a rolled up, warm, moist towel so we can dip our fingers off in it after eating the sauces off the hot wings. Food was immaculate, as if I was eating down there at the Peabody Hotel. So I had left to go give this waiter a tip, right? Okay. And he was disappointed because he thought I was gone and he thought he wasn't gonna get a tip. I was going to tip him $10. But with such that great service, better business etiquette, quality customer service that gave us that great atmosphere and experience at that establishment of that restaurant. He also do the same thing when I come as a delivery driver. Yes. And so, excellent professionalism, made sure our drinks stayed full. The glass wasn't empty. He made sure of that. Okay. Great communication. So when I saw him, he had his head down. Like, I did all of this. This man didn't leave me anything. I said, hey, young man, I appreciate everything that you do, man, as a delivery driver. How you present yourself when you give me our food so I can give it to our client. I appreciate your service of what you did today. Why did you disappear? I'm trying to give you a tip, young man. Hand it to him. He said, thank you. He looked at it. Before I could get to the door, he opened the door and said, sir, bless you. Blessed him with a $20 bill. Because he gave that what you call luxury service. 5-star rating. Now, he will be the employee of the month for February. Let me tell you about my other experience as a delivery driver and customers. I'm getting ready to say something right now. Going to blow your mind like landmines. From a driver perspective and also from a customer perspective, being able to see this behind the scenes as a driver. I will never again go to a drive-thru window after what I saw. So I go to Burger King, just finish my last drop off, take me a little break, eat me a little lunch, go back on the run like all us drivers do. And I'm gonna have to probably look at it from the other end here to make sure that I'm still talking. And yeah, by the way, my co-host that usually would be with me on Fridays, he had other obligations today. So the show still have to go on. You have other obligations. We understand that. There's no problem about that. It's going to be times he's going to be on other content creators' show because he do have a digital reputation as a subscriber. And it's all good. And he supports a whole lot of channels. So he's out there today doing it. And everything. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. He's doing it well. So that's what we want him to do. And I'm not going to do him like I see pastors do. They're preachers, associate ministers in the pulpit. Won't give them an opportunity to use their voice. Don't give them an opportunity to use their creativity. Don't give them an opportunity to speak a message to the community. That's why we opened the platform up working with him. And I will be doing it with other content creators working with them. Getting that OJT hands-on training. I don't train everybody the same. I train them according to their character and on how the way they perceive things. I let them discover truth for themselves. I don't handcuff them nor control them. So he's doing his thing while we still got to do what we're supposed to do over here. And I thank him for even coming aboard to this channel to be part of this community, to do what he got to do. Now, with that being said, to this lady, she picked up a cup She saw that it was dirty. She said, "No, sir, I can't give you that cup." Because when she picked it up, she put ice in and she happened to turn it a certain way. She saw it. She threw it away. Before I could say something, she said, "I can't give you that cup, sir. That cup dirty." I said, "I'm glad that I came on the inside." She said, "If you was even on the outside, I would have still done the same thing. I would not have given you that cup." I said, "That's the reason why I go on the inside, because there's a lot of people that don't think like you would have gave me that jacked up stuff, dirty cup with the ice and the Dr. Pepper in it. I'd have been drinking it down, didn't know that cup was dirty." Food handling, ladies and gentlemen, is a serious business. Food-borne illnesses is a serious business. So customers, when you're trying to rush us drivers to bring you your food, you're putting pressure on drivers not to take all the necessary steps in food safety handling to give you that food delivery experience. There are some drivers, just like there are some people that works at the drive-thru, will give you a sloppy deal. They don't care. But you got drivers out here said, "No, I want to give you the package the way I want it." You know, one incident, customer called talking about it was taking too long at McDonald's. This is right after school have got out. Everybody was at McDonald's. I took a picture on the outside, complaining about you need to go on the inside. I'm in the inside. Okay. And I gave you the picture to let you know that drive-through is priority, delivery drivers not. It's gonna take a while. Got the fussing and clowning again. So hold on, wait a minute. Do you want cold fries or hot fries? Because I'm not leaving here till I get some hot fries. Because when I place my order, I love hot fries. Oh, thank you, sir. When I went to drop off the order, the customer was a 13-year-old talking to an adult like that. When she saw me and saw the gray hairs on my face and everything, she looked a little funny, like I didn't know I was talking to a man old enough to be my granddaddy. So her dad creeped out behind a car. I seen him all the time, still talking nice to her and explaining to her everything and all of that. And she said, "I appreciate it, sir. If I'd have had extra money, had a tip, I'd give it to you." You know. Then when I was leaving, I heard her dad ask her, "What was all that talk about?" He just was explaining to me about the situation with my order there. He had a nice attitude and everything. Daddy, he better been on his best behavior. See, so the stuff that we go through as delivery drivers, the stuff that merchants and operators go through as well. These are the problems, DoorDash. So DoorDash, what is the problem? Not finished yet, because see, I want to talk about how drivers are being treated. In the past, the criticism of drivers saying our tips are being stolen. I noticed in 2 years that if you had a nice catering order or a stack order, and if it went long distance, you guys were skimming off the top of base pay. More and more of us drivers started addressing it as an issue. It was higher base pay years ago from what I heard. I didn't get a chance to enjoy the $5 base pay and all that then. But I did get me some nice base pays. You see, from anywhere from $10 on the one order base pay up to $14 up to this day, because of just what, let's see, RM from Arizona said. Every market is different, but do your best to drive in the more affluent areas of your market. This will enable you to make better decisions to maximize your earnings. And good morning. Good morning to you. I appreciate you. This is what I'm gonna say to you. You know, that's some good advice. What he's saying is every market is different. But if you want the keys to open the door opportunity, it's gonna be your decision making. You see, sitting still sometimes don't pay the bill. So you gotta keep them wheels moving. You gotta know when and where to keep them wheels moving to make your money. That's what he's talking about right there. And I've been working with a driver in Arizona, maybe getting ready to work with a second driver from Arizona. Get them a blueprint. They know how to read the schematics to the blueprint. Facilitate them, coach them into here's the key. This and you know how to use the key to open the door opportunity. All you need is access to get in those lucrative markets that you couldn't get in before. This is what content creators was not telling you, ladies and gentlemen, about being a top dasher. But see, top dasher program still exists in different markets. The diamond program still exists in different markets, but it's beginning to disappear. But those that's still in the diamond program market right now, you better value your top dash and you better hold on to your status and you better choose wisely how to get your orders and still keep your status up. You don't want to be like the rest of the drivers when the bombshell hit. They was on the outside looking in. I was one of the drivers too, on the outside looking in. Had lost 60% of my earnings. Okay. We talked about that. I'm not going to readdress this live on something I done already said several months ago, time after time again. We want to address what is the problem, DoorDash, in 2024. Lawsuits, state legislation, regulations, beginning to handcuff these gig apps based companies, last mile logistic companies. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us complain about we wasn't getting paid for wait time. Now you can get paid for wait time. You don't want to take them orders because you want them catering orders. Then you wait an hour after you get that catering order. You're looking crazy when I walk in there and get my package, come on out. Drivers that don't understand the program be sitting, pitching, and ditching orders. All of us ditch orders. What's the difference between pitch and ditch? When I ditch something, that's something I can't use. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm not gonna waste my time to throw it in the trash. Can't. I'm just gonna ditch it. Well, DoorDash Revolution, we hope you ain't out there littering the grounds out there in the world. No, I'm talking figuratively. I'm just gonna get rid of it. All of us gonna do the same thing. Somebody gonna get hit with it. I done got hit with it before and had to take it till I learned better. Pitching is okay. I got my devices. I'm looking at the driver. It happened to me today. I'm sitting up there, waiting on an order. Driver, two car paces that way. Sitting right here. When she drove over, she had that order. I don't know how drivers getting away from leaving the location or where you got an order from. You go to another location, you pitch the order to another driver. Some of that going on too. I take it because I'm on EBT. Looked at us, I already know how much money I can make off of that. That's gonna be worth my while. I can do this in 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes. I'm right there about around $12 when it's not peak pay. Peak pay, that's gonna be real good because I'm gonna get a stack order with it and it's gonna make it look real good. I know how to work that program. I know how to work that feature. Not bragging, I know how to do it. Then drivers don't understand they can create their own historical data. In other words, you can create your own algorithm the where orders will come to you. There's a secret, you know. I'm not going to tell you today. That's why I got memberships. I will be put it in them tutorial classes over there. I will tell you how to make it work for you, no matter what your conditions and situations is. It's going to be based off your decision making. I can tell you that much. Now you got to figure out what that means. Can't tell you all the answers to the open book test now. You got to find answers for yourself. I just gave you a good clue. It deals with your decision making. That means you got to discover truth for yourself. Now, when you done put in the work and still can't find your way there, you still have some unanswered questions. That's what I mean to say. Wrong choice of word. If you still have some unanswered questions that you couldn't discover on your own, we can sit there and do a ride along together, and we can chop it up, and we try to figure that thing out together. I don't know everything. I'm not the guru. You got some content creators that you may look at has that status, especially when it comes to how-to informative videos. There's two of them on the top of the food chain in our community, and I will be doing a documentary on both of them content creators. Put them in the documentary of the history of the gig economy in the food industry business as a service provider, delivery driver, leaders, influencers, and mentors that these two men are. Then there are some women I'm going to do the same thing with. You know, well, while you doing all of that, isn't that going to take your subscribers away from you and they're going to stop watching your channel? I still got information and value, ladies and gentlemen, that even though them two gentlemen don't give, I do something different. But they the two best in the food chain right now. I got to give tribute to both of them. I'm going to do that right now. And the tipping policy. We're going to talk about that in a second. I want to go on and give a salute to both of these men. You probably already know who I'm talking about. All right, we're going to go. And I'll be finished with what I'm going to be finished with. Then the floor going to be the audience today. The floor going to be the audience, and the audience going to be my co-host today. We're trying things new. All right, here we go. Now, that's the thumbnail. I will be changing the thumbnail. And I might as well talk about it now. There will be a content creator. Yes. Who they view is coming. I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be. But the content creator name is going to be right here. That's all I need to say. Already hear what they going to say. Man, D-Rail full of it. That's what they're going to say. But the content creator going to be right here, ladies and gentlemen. In that picture right there. Creator going to be right here, ladies. See, that's how I test to see was I good. Let me go on and go ahead and share this with you real quick. I already knew I wasn't going to have a large following and audience today. Already knew that. But the show must go on the road. There's a replay, right? It's going to be republished out. At different times, people going to still see the video. It's all good. Now, let's go ahead and, matter of fact, I subscribe to this content creator and been watching him on and off for a while. But today I subscribed to him. But before I go to him, okay, since it's going to take so long, there he is. I got to go to him. Yo, driver Mike. All right. 160,000 subscribers. He put in a lot of years, ladies and gentlemen, doing this business. He was doing rideshare when I first met him, listening to him and him doing content. He got some valuable information right there. Can't nobody do it like Mike. Now, let's go to the other content creator I just recently subscribed to. DoorDash Diaries. Okay. 161,000 subscribers. At first, he was the numero uno on the food chain. And subscribers now is your driver Mike. Something your driver Mike is doing different. I'm not going to reveal what it is. I'm not going to put a secret out there because I have mad respect for both of these men. All right. He does something different than your driver Mike. There will be not another Bentley Coupe. All right. I'm not even going to mention me because it wasn't a documentary that I'm going to do about me. Somebody else will have to do the autobiography of the DoorDash revolution. But I want to give acknowledgement to these two men, what they have done in the events of the changes of from the beginning when you guys started, where it wasn't too much content being put out there, to where they are today. Okay. Both of them got how-to informative videos. There will never be another Bentley. There will never be another Mike. And there will never be another DoorDash revolution. That's all I'm going to say about me. Let's move on now. Let's go on back to the topic at hand, and then we're going to finish it up. The treatment of drivers not fairly getting paid, to the act that succumb to getting their money by any means necessary, by hook or by crook. Like I said, by any means necessary. Being succumbed to, I'm not getting paid what I'm supposed to get paid. I done been messed around on these bad orders and all this. All the drivers done felt that pressure before. Let me push on and talk about the DoorDash controversial tipping policy. Let's talk about this thing. Let me go see what they said off in here. Then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Another problem with DoorDash is its treatment of its delivery drivers. The company has been accused of underpaying its drivers and taking a large portion of their tips. Some drivers have even reported that they have received no tips at all. We're going to talk about this one here, despite customers tipping through the app. All right, let's stop right there. I'm getting ready to give everybody a heads up. And it may seem like I'm speaking on DoorDash defense on this one. And I'm going to be honest with you, yes, I am. Reason why I'm going to give you more than just an opinion. I'm going to give you some facts. So I'm not going to come to you talking about this is my opinion here. I'm going to give you my perspective on facts that I know about, that I have experienced and witnessed with my eyes and my ears and in my delivering experience as I'm dealing with my clients. You have that have company websites. They advertise that to their customers. Even though we drivers, we must not forget that we customers too. I don't know where in between there's a bridge, a gap to where we have amnesia, like we never been a customer. And that's all I'm getting ready to say about that. Back to my point. So when they encourage the customer, we give you 30% off of this. They already marked the price 3 times as high. to where they can make you think I'm giving you a discounted a deal. That's how businesses go. So you looking at the food that you saw 2 weeks ago that was overpriced to where, oh, I can get 30% off on that. That's a good deal, which means that 30% was probably retail price from the beginning. That's how businesses work. Retail, wholesale. Right? Okay. So what happens is they make you think you're getting a lucrative deal, and they give you certain promotions and perks. That's how that thing works. So then you jump on board. You giving your tip thinking, I'm giving this tip to the driver. It's going through the company website. The company, what they do, they don't have delivery drivers. And they may have delivery drivers at their establishments, but they targeting the highest paying customers because they know they are the highest tipping customers. So now the tip that belongs to the driver is given to the company website, and the company is not sharing it with the driver. Go do your own research. You're going to find out your boy right here know what he's talking about. That put a bad taste in my mouth, drivers. Sometimes you got to go investigate behind the scenes to find out, is that part of the story that we hearing on Facebook and in Reddit groups and your negative Nancy's and your babbling bobs? I'm telling you right now, do your research. You're going to find out what I'm telling you is the truth. I know it's the truth because I experienced it, and I'm going to give you a story. I'll give you a story on it. So when they do that there, you ain't got a catering order. Says $17 plus 15 items. Then when you go get it, then the plus was just 50 cents. Ask Kim's side money plan. She did a video about it. She was highly upset. She did a video about it. But she actually experienced that. So where is the tip? Is the question. It went to the company because it was called in through the company website first. They dispatched the DoorDash. DoorDash have no control of those tips. But there's a secret indicator that you can tell when that's the case. Majority are supposed to already know that answer. Those that don't, that's going to be on the membership side of the fence. For you to find out that information, you're going to have to go on the membership side of the fence. Won't be dropping some of them jewels. All right. So yeah, we done been taken down through when it comes to tips. Yes, we got to depend on the tips because the base pay is not hitting on anything. Okay. That's why we multi-app. As you can see today, I'm wearing a different company shirt. That means I did some company business for another last mile logistic company. But I'm working on some things of my own because I want total control. I want to be able to sign contracts. I want to be able to negotiate prices. I want to close the deal. 100% goes in my pocket. Cut out the middleman. Them light bulbs need to be coming on right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told you I was going to be finished. I'm finished now. I want to know what my viewers got to say. I'm going to turn on this app, this other, let me look here. I'm going to turn down the volume. I'm going to look in the comments section. today. I want to hear from you. If you got experience to share, you can do it right here. You got some questions you want to ask, you can do it right now. The floor is yours. Now, when the trolls come in, I'm going to kick them out personally. Told you I'm not going to waste my time. This is an informative channel here where we're going to bring resources of information that's going to benefit all drivers, merchants, and customers, and businesses. You see, so I'm going to go through it and read what's going on. TFT in the house. Appreciate you, TFT, everything you do, man. Appreciate you right there. All right, we got 5 people in the box. Why don't you gonna give us them 5 thumbs up so we can push this on out there? I will be doing more long form videos too, because some of my live stream titles should have been just long form videos, 8 minutes long, 10 minutes long, 12 minutes long. That's nobody's fault but my own. Yes, I'm studying the analytics now. All right, we already addressed what RMAZ55 said. TFT say you're doing great. Now, somebody might say, is it a rumor? Or is it true that you issue out a challenge with Gig Wars Official? I put it out there, but the deal hasn't been signed yet. They laughed at me and said, well, we make $6,000 in 3 days. They don't understand the tournament that I'm going to orchestrate. And when I said it's here today, y'all give them the message. So they're going to have to really use all the tools of their development team to do this one. I get that LOP program. Everybody listening, listen clearly. I will represent the city of Memphis. I'm not going to ask no drivers from here to participate. No. I get approved for the LOP. Your boy, the DoorDash Revolution, will do a $100 March Madness challenge. I'm going to test it myself in this new program. I succeed, then I will announce a challenge to Gig Wars Official. This is how it's going to go. It's going to be me against her team. What they don't understand is y'all going to be limited to 3 hours. 1 app. That's the rules. So you won't be able to monthly out. You won't be able to make the $6,000 as a team during the weekend because you're going to be reduced to 3 hours. Yeah. That's why I said I challenge the team. That's not to embarrass nobody or anything. I want to see how good people really are. You see. And all of them qualified to do that too. They qualified because they weren't qualified. I wouldn't issue it. Just like I told him in my live stream. These people done turned me down not once, not twice, but 3 times. I'm not going to ask them. And then when they want to come on board, I'm going to tell them, nope, you exempt. I do this. When I get that LOP, ladies and gentlemen, I will challenge the team by myself. 3 hours. That's what they didn't know. Now, y'all make 6,000 in 3 hours. You're not going to do it on 1 app. DoorDash app only. They might not be laughing now. I was told bring the smoke. That's the reason why the drivers here didn't do it. I don't know what the March Madness challenge is about, so y'all get a clear understanding. This is not the DoorDash revolution bragging, but those that hear it, give them notice. Give them notice. You see, it's a case study too, so it'll work good for them, work good for us. Red don't turn no challenge down. That's how tough she is. And I respect her for it. This ain't to disrespect nobody either. No, it's a case study. It's a case study. All right, this is what I want to show. So now you know it's not a rumor. But if I don't get the LOP, I'm not going to do it. Not with them. I'm still going to do the challenge, but not with them. All right, let me go ahead and go to it. My playlist. The 6 that's in the room today, spread the word. This is what we're going to share with you. Please go here. Go right here. You want to understand what that challenge is about? Go right there. I mean, look at the entire video, because if you don't, that means you snooze, you're going to lose. What's up, Miko, in the house? How's everything going? You snooze, you're going to lose. The 2-hour one, which is at the top, 2 hours and 6 minutes, I did it live in living color. You see me get the order, and I'm showing it. See me get the next order. I was in a good algorithm. That's all I'm going to say. You see. So, when I finished it, I showed my numbers in 2 hours. I made over $100. It was the Diamond program this time last year. Then I did a reaction to my own video right here. Breaking down, did a breakdown analysis, play by play, on my decisions that I made. The climax of that story for me to get over the hump was this here. There's a left turn and there's a right turn. I was telling people, and I ain't gonna tell you the whole story, you got to look at it. But I'm gonna tell you this. This was the climax. I look left and I look right. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Which direction helped me maximize my earnings so I could have reached my goal for that challenge? That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because if I had made a bad turn, I would have been in a bad algorithm. And I was calling the shots before I got there to the stop, already telling you what I was going to do and which turn I was going to make and why I was making that turn. That's why people, I can tell you, is decision making. Look at the entire video, both of them. You ain't got to look at it. I got to look at 4 straight hours. No. A little bit at a time. You don't need to miss nothing. So you can understand what type of tournament that I'm talking about. And if I get the low P, I'm making an announcement. That's all I got to say. What's going on, Miko? How you doing today? 5 people in the room. We talking about what is the problem, DoorDash, in 2024. We talked about base pay. We talked about the controversial tipping policy. We talked about the information that was on the blog that was written last year on February the 20th, 2023, a year ago. Jeremy Leach wrote the article for Medium. Yeah, so check that out there. Okay, thank you, YouTube. Got some powerful information just from YouTube right then. If some more content creators get that information as I speak. Yeah. So the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about that. We talked about what problems it's causing for the merchants. What's problems it's causing for the customers. What's problems it's costing for us drivers. Why we complain about DoorDash more than any other app that we use. Don't these other apps have problems too? I don't know, cause I do most of my case study on DoorDash to where people don't think I'm multi-app. I got a shirt on that I'm multi-app right now. Just stopping by, had a great day, making money, talk later. It's all good. I know that you tapped in and tapped out. I know why. I know why. I know your MO. Yeah, I know your MO. Spread the news though. Tell them to watch this video. All right. Let's see what else. Announcements, right? Let's talk about the announcements. We're gonna go to the announcement side of the thing because it don't look like anybody want to say anything. The announcements here, because I know people was expecting me to have a different type of live than what I'm having right now. No, I still got content that I need to publish. I still got content I work on that has information. I'm not gonna steer off the course. I'm not gonna detour off the course. So that's how we do it. Be sure to look at that. Now let me see. Can I find my announcement page for announcements? Now, I'm not going to show that. I was getting ready to show that. For my announcement page, Black Business Expo in Memphis, Tennessee. Before I can get it out good. If not there, Northwest Arkansas have a business expo. It's supposed to happen, I think, on the 24th, Fayetteville, Arkansas, for Women History Month, for entrepreneurs and all of that. Okay, so yeah, those that are in the surrounding area, check it out. But I think the deadline for the tickets already done took place. But yeah, I know that's going on there for this month. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. I'm trying to pull something up. Yeah, I will be announcing different events throughout the year. We're gonna do this here. Black Business Expo, Le Mans. All right. Now this is Google. What I'm Googling. Let's see. Yours truly is right there. So I thank YouTube for putting us right there as the featured video for this area here for Black Business Expo in Memphis, Tennessee. And that event was at Le Mans. All right. Christian Brothers will have a Christian Brother University. They done already had their event. So there will be more events throughout the year. There is an event that deals with Youth Entrepreneur Expo. Let me go ahead and pull that up right now. This is the announcement right now I'm doing. Youth Entrepreneur. Oh, Lord, let me get it right. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. Youth Entrepreneur Expo in Memphis, Tennessee. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Try to pull it on up. That's not the event I'm talking about. I'm going to have to do it again because this is it right here. Can I spread it? This event right here, ladies and gentlemen. Those that are in the Mid-South area, This is Youth Entrepreneur Expo, Saturday, March 23rd, 2024, 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., 2835 Elways Boulevard in Memphis, Tennessee. Already bought four. I'm not bought, but I already got 4 tickets. This dealing with, let's see, can we pull up, get some little bit more information here. This is an opportunity to provide cooperation with the career concepts of Tennessee Department of Human Services, Division of Rehabilitation Services. This program is through the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. Students from age 14 through 21 who have an IEP 504 and medical condition are eligible for this program. To join the classes, each student needs a signed parental prescription form. So the sponsor there is the Tennessee Department of Human Services. All right. Also, Kamiko Lewis is the CEO of Career Concept. Yours truly have a date to go there. I'm gonna get in touch with the CEO. Hopefully I can get a chance to talk to the event coordinator. And we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to provide some footage of young entrepreneurs, our future entrepreneurs. Okay. I told you this is what I'm going to do. I told you I'm going to tie into the gig economy because a lot of the drivers, such as myself, is an independent contractor or a business owner, and we running it like a business. So in order to network with other businesses and everything, all right, this is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to be going to the Small Business Administration this year, and I will be going to the BBA as well. Okay. And I'll be going to different events throughout the year, hopefully to provide this information to you. I will be doing food reviews of restaurant establishments and also promoting businesses and doing interviews with businesses, business relationships, and interacting, getting involved in the business community, bringing resources for the gig community that you may have not thought about. You might have missed some opportunities. I know I missed opportunities last year. And wow, we're not planning on missing them anymore. So let me look through the chat, address the chat. I can't do it like I do it on StreamYard. You know, I wanted to preserve StreamYard for some other things. But we will be changing. We'll be editing that thumbnail right there. And I will be putting in the new content creator there. That content creator gonna make a debut, and everybody gonna say, D-Rev, you full of it. That's what y'all gonna say. But that content creator debut is coming. Uh-huh. And that content creator will be put on there, and the content creator name. I'm trying to think of any other announcements that I have forgotten for this year. Since we own announcements right now, 3 days out of the week, Monday, Friday, and Wednesday, I will be doing Take It to the Streets morning show. Since most of the viewers look at it later, I'm adjusting the time for later. That time will be anywhere from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Fridays, we usually have interactions with you. You know, we give the floor to you. You voice your perspective. You keep it cordial. We have rules here. No trolling. Because I'm going to get them out the room. We don't have time for that. What's the most important thing is that what we're doing, we want to be able to provide a platform that can be an informational resource hub in this community. A lot of us gig drivers looking for opportunities in real estate. Real estate, you can get into Airbnb. Some light bulbs need to be coming on. Investors, investments. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a guru. So let's put that disclaimer out there now. But I will hopefully bring these experts to you. They will be licensed. They're gonna have degrees and they're gonna be licensed and they're gonna have experience under their belt. Okay. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? My name is I'm from okay. We welcome you here today and everything. Start checking out the channel, subscribe. You know, I know you can put it in your own language, but I will also translate what you're saying in here also, and then I will try to make sure that I can put it off in the language of your country so that information can be provided for you, you know, and everything. We've been talking about what's been going on in the United States, of the changes which once were 3 different existing programs on DoorDash. Diamond program, EBT program, and the DoorDash Rewards pilot program. And with the DoorDash Rewards pilot program, it consolidated all the existing programs in the past into one program. With that being said, the rules has changed dramatically. So we welcome you to the channel. We suggest that you, and I'm gonna do this for you, subscribe to the channel, pass the word to family, friends, and share. Let's do it like this here. I got the volume turned down. This is what my channel look like right here. The DoorDash Revolution. I will be changing the thumbnail. The only thing I'm gonna change on the thumbnail is I'm bringing a new content creator in here, and the content creator name will be on that thumbnail. Complaints Issues Resolution 2024 DoorDash, because the topic deals around DoorDash. What is the problem DoorDash in 2024? Because I'm gonna change that as well and ask a question, and I will be editing it while it's being replayed to try to push it on through the algorithm. We pretty much is an informational channel. My story vlogs is informative, and my information comes from my stories that I experience in this gig community as a service provider, delivery driver, and business owner. We will turn this channel into a informational or informative resource hub to provide information for drivers who want to take it to the next step, want to get their own business going, what resources you need to go to and all this. It will give you ideas of how you need to find out this information in your own city and the opportunities that's there. That's what this channel going to be about. And I thought since you came in, you deserved at least to know what this channel is about. You can look at the information on here, and then you can judge for yourself where to go there. Be sure to check it out. I have timestamps on a lot of my videos. So yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I'm forgetting in my announcement. Yes, I will be on Morning Live Central Standard Time in the United States from 11 a.m. 1 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I changed the time and I scaled back on how much Morning Live I'm going to do. We're working on the late night show, and we're going to be working on some more things, provided for you. I'll be going to different events, promoting and supporting businesses. We also commemorating this month, the month of March, for Women History Month. That's what we're doing. So yeah, I made a challenge to Gig Wars. We put it out there. The challenge is not sealed, signed, and delivered yet because I'm waiting on one more thing. And if I get that criteria from this program, I'm going to challenge them by myself, just me versus them. Then we're going to set the rules. I already got the app. The app is on that tablet right there. I already got the app. I signed up halfway. And we also do what you call the DoorDash pregame show, where Huck Smash and myself are analysts, almost like sports analysts, but it's dealing with the gig economy of drivers doing challenges. Drivers got different challenges that they do, and they do content on it. We want to be able to do a breakdown analysis of those challenges and events. We want to provide that content to you. So that's in the announcements here. So I don't see nothing else in here from what I can see. So this is what I want to do. Get ready and sign off the air. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a great day.